definitively, you're gonna always get kickback, man. So, because I mean, there isn't a rebuttal to nothing cannot exist. You can't make nothing. Like, we know that there's something. There's no such thing as nothing. It doesn't matter what we can come up with to look at in the material world. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Well,
because
you have to expose how people don't have an alternative for exploration or explanation of the phenomena, and really how, in a way, they're intellectually bankrupt because they can't offer a way
Here we go
forward.
again. I'm going to shut you up.
You're just asserting that.
I'm going to shut you up. You're doing the same thing again. You're repeating your same claim. We don't need an alternative until you demonstrate the primary. Fuck! My God! Demonstrate the primary right now.
We didn't have to demonstrate the laws. It was just a framework that we assumed to go forward with. You don't demonstrate a framework, either you accept or reject the framework. That's it. Law-wise, framework-wise, whatever. You either accept or reject the framework. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. You're exposed.
I mean, Lemon, my problem with you, I mean, you seem to think, yeah. My problem with you is it's actually impossible to have a conversation with you because what I realize is anything that I've ever said to you, you never replied with anything that let me know that you've internalized what I said and then spit back to me the information plus what you'd like to say on top. That's never happened. And that's what gets me. And I think anyone saying that, if that were true about an interaction, I think anyone would agree that that's kind of messed up. Like no one wants to think that they're not being listened to. I'm listening to you, I'm responding to you, but then you reject what I'm saying and also tell me I'm rejecting what you're saying when actually I'm responding to what it is that you're saying and the claims that you're making.
Then how did you respond to any other option other than the one that I offered? You avoided doing that by saying, I don't have to do that. Fine.
No, what I said was you're talking about the earth either moving through ether or moving through nothing. Those were the words you used. And I said, you can walk that back. That's fine. You chose not to do that as if that's your position. So I said, okay, well, that's a dichotomy and a setup that's not real anyway.
That was the way that they appeared to interpret the experiment. Either the earth is moving through something or moving through nothing. The earth doesn't even have to move, but then that just changes to something. Either the earth is moving or not moving through something, or the earth is moving or not moving through nothing. That's it.
That's so dumb.
Those appear to be all of the options that are available. And once those options are clearly defined, Elijah, that framework is in place, Elijah, you get clear interpretation. You can go forward and make experiments. You can go forward and make interpretations. You can go somewhere other than just pointlessly criticizing the experiment based off of logical fallacies, semantics, or whatever. You can go forward and at least do something.
So the earth is stationary through something or through nothing, really?
Either it's stationary and it's in nothing, it's stationary and it's in something, and or the earth is moving and it's moving through something, and it's moving and it's moving through nothing. Those appear to be the range of options that are worth exploration.
Well, again, there's nothing to explore. Everybody knows that nothing doesn't exist. So
okay, that takes us down to two options then, Elijah. Either the earth is stationary in something or it's moving through something. There we go.
I'm finished. I don't know.
Okay, you don't know? Fine, that's honest. I don't know either. What's knowable? Those two options. So let's explore within what's knowable.
Well, we sat here and argued for no reason because nobody here thinks that nothing exists. The argumentation came from your poor arguing skills. And
You've been lost, Elijah, here in the land of robots. Yep, still there. Still there.
So at least we agree, at least somewhat it appears, unless Elijah wants to come back when he ain't roboting. Either the Earth is stationary in something or moving through something. That's a start.
Well, then I guess it's a thing we know.
Light does. It doesn't refract.
Really good. Already speaking.
You're roboting too, AI.
The robot came in after.
Am I clear?
Anyway,
Yep.
it's
Honey
a good
is
thing
in the middle of talking. Go ahead.
we all know that the Earth is not spinning. I thought we were going to have to go back and rehash that again.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we argued because of Lemon's poor communication skills and his necessity to make inaccurate statements and not walk them back. Because in the end, no one disagrees with the statement that nothing exists. I mean,
Right.
so
Okay.
why are you arguing with me then?
The question is, what are you going to do with that logical basis? You're saying
No,
that
the
nothing
question is,
exists,
why have we
Elijah,
argued? If I'm not doing anything, that means there was no need for us to argue.
but Elijah,
Why did we need to argue when I don't have to do anything?
Okay, Elijah, we agree that nothing cannot exist. Can we use that logically to infer anything about what's happening in the interferometer blank or not? Can we use that to infer a substance of space that is slowing down the light or not?
So because things exist, we can make claims.
That's the heart of knowledge, Elijah. Statements that are made based off of prior established claims, beliefs, axioms, or whatever. You already said nothing cannot exist. Are we willing now to make necessary inferences and draw necessary conclusions about what, if anything, is happening with the interferometer or not?
Well, you can do what you like. I mean, like I said, I don't see why we had to argue. If you think that because nothing can't exist, you need to explore the existence of existence, you can go ahead and do that, bro. You just don't need to argue with me when you make inaccurate statements and I say, hey, what's this thing about you saying we're either moving through something or moving